new school year is coming our way, so it's time to declutter items for the children, for the home, to get ready for the new school year with a fresh start. Hi, my name's Rachel. I do videos about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. So if that's something that might be of interest to you and you enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe so that you know when I upload new videos. Today we're going to be talking items that we can declutter before school starts so that we have the smoothest transition into a school year that you've ever had. So we're going to talk about items to declutter for the children, items for the parents to think about, and then strategies for daily life. The first thing we're going to focus in on is toys. Time to go through the toys, get rid of anything broken, damaged, not being used, and anything that is not age appropriate anymore for them. Get in the habit of regularly going through and checking through those items so that you are minimising what they have to a degree. Because actually, if they have too much, they end up not playing with a lot of the stuff anyway. So be realistic about what they do really enjoy and try and reduce down, or get to a point where you can have two separate sets of toys where you can rotate them in and out. And this is a really good time to donate to charity shops ahead of that, dare I say it, Christmas buying period, because if you can get the shops ready now with your donations, that will mean that other people can get started with their Christmas shopping as well. So what you don't use, what your children don't use, somebody else will love. You also need to spend some time going through the wardrobe. I tend to do this twice a year. So I do it at the beginning of the year and I also do it at the end of summer, because it's a really good time to look at the transition into winter and any items that are no longer fitting. So go through and just bag up anything that is too small for them in the size bags and either donate or sell them. If you sell them as bundles, it's much easier for children, for children's clothes, so I would do it that way. And when you're doing that wardrobe check, also get rid of any old school uniform that is not being used, and it will give you a good idea of what does fit and what is still usable before you then go for that big shop of new school clothes. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a like and thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to know when I upload my next video or want to see more videos about decluttering and minimalism and my no spend year. Every like, comment and share really does make a difference, so please like and comment and share this video so that people can see it, because it doesn't get seen by many, but I do want to make a difference. Thank you. Now you want to go through your school supplies, so get out all their pencils, equipment that they have, and just check whether there's any new stuff that is needed. If they're transitioning to secondary school or they're going into GCSE years, they might need more specific tools for their daily school life, like different calculators, scientific ones, etc. So it's really important that you go through, check the school supply list, because there will be one, and that will tell you exactly what they need in their pencil cases daily. Sometimes they have specific requirements, like they have to have 3 of each colour pen, like black pens, 3 blue pens, etc. Just so you know that they're not going to get in trouble for having the wrong thing. It's a bizarre world that we live in, but we do have schools that do that. And what I have found helpful with school supplies is that I have one specific drawer downstairs in the living room that is just dedicated to stationery, and there are spare supplies for my son when he needs them. So if he runs out of stuff in his pencil case, there is a dedicated space that he goes to. He knows there will be supplies there so he can top up what he needs. So it's really good to have those backup areas of stuff that they can access when they need it, so that you're not having to do last minute trips to the shop and paying more than you need to for a set of pens when you can buy the cheaper version in advance and have them ready to go. And now it's time for a little digital detox. Get rid of any unused apps on their phones or devices. Get them to go through and delete old photos that they don't want, and just make sure that things are set up ready to go for the new school year with a fresh start. Right, now let's talk decluttering things that parents need to focus on. First up is paperwork. Purge that paperwork. Go through old bills, old school documents, old letters. See if there's anything that you can let go of that you don't need anymore. Maybe they're from previous school years that you don't need now. You'll get new letters coming through, so you need to keep on top of this school paperwork as well. One great strategy when you're back into packed lunch making or doing the school run, etc., is to have a really tidy kitchen. to clear those surfaces, go through the fridge, and just make sure that everything is as you want it, ready for the school year. That means that when you're rushing to do packed lunches, you know that all the boxes are ready, you've sorted them out, they're ready to go, you know exactly where things are, you're ready to grab and go. And for parents, you also want to think about your home office if you've got one, or your desk space. This is just going to help you run things a little bit more smoothly when you're back in the swing of the normal daily life of working from home or doing bits at home. You just need to make sure that your space is nice and clear and ready to go. Now you want to think about those back to school items that you need for your children. Do they need some school supplies? Have you got enough of a stock ready for them to grab and go? Have you got any uniform that you need to purchase? Now's a good time to top up and get the right things in the right sizes. Check through what does fit. You'll find a lot of things still fit. I would just buy the school uniform as they grow out of it rather than buying it at the beginning of a school year. That is personally my strategy. I find that trying to get school uniform at the beginning of school year can be quite difficult because they go on sale, but they also sell out really quickly. But quite often there's sales around mid-years and stuff. So I often just grab stuff when it's on offer throughout the year rather than just doing it in the school holiday, in the summer holidays. Because obviously they grow at different points in the year. They might grow out of their blazer halfway through the school year. You wouldn't want them to wait another half of the year before buying them a new one. So just go through as you go and just keep an eye on what's fitting and what isn't. Now let's talk some tips for successful decluttering as you go. Get everybody involved when you're decluttering, get the whole family involved, let them understand the process of having it clear out, and make that a normal thing to do on a regular basis. Like a spring clean, we go through things, we clean out, we clean things. Then the end of the school year and the beginning of the new one, it's a good time to do another declutter together as a family. Set realistic goals as you go. Don't try and expect to do it all in one go. Maybe one day you'll focus on wardrobe, and the next day you'll focus on toys, just so that it's manageable and doable within your time frame, because not everybody has a full 6 weeks off to be able to spend that with their children, and the last thing you want to do is spend all of that time decluttering as well. So target some specific times that you can work through those items together. And once you've decluttered, create some really effective storage solutions. There are lots of different strategies for clothing to make it easier for them. If they can't reach up the top, then they're not likely to go for those items. Make it accessible, make it easy to do, have systems in place. It could be that they have a Monday to Friday set of boxes and then you've just put the items in the right box, or there's a box for school and there's a box for home. So it just makes it easier to put school equipment in one place and have somewhere for it to go. Think about ways of organising most effectively for your child. So discuss it with the children as well, because they're the ones that are going to know what will work for them. Hopefully decluttering ahead of the school year will really make a difference to how smooth those first few weeks and months go, because they are a stressful time when you're back in that zone. The kids get tired really quickly and there's lots to do. Everything goes back into action again. So it's worth getting yourself ready before that time so that you've really got that smooth transition. Let me know below if you've got your own strategies to declutter before school and help each other out. And I shall be back for more videos soon. Take care. Bye.